There's a lot happening in Grand Rapids right now. From the riverfront to the west side, we're seeing some of the biggest construction projects the city's had in decades. If you live here, work here, or you're thinking about investing here, these changes are going to impact your daily life. Today, I'm walking you through 5 major developments: the Acrisure Amphitheater, the new Amway Soccer Stadium, factory yards, the Fulton and Market Towers, and the Grand River Whitewater Project. Here's what they are, what they mean for nearby neighborhoods, and what it all says about where Grand Rapids is headed. Let's start with the Acrisure Amphitheater. This is a 12,000-seat outdoor venue under construction on Market Avenue right along the river. It broke ground in May of 2024 and is expected to open by spring of 26. It is part of a larger $184 million redevelopment plan for the riverfront. The idea isn't just to build a concert venue, it is to turn that entire section of the city into walkable, active destination with trails, shops, housing, and public green space. The amphitheater is expected to host more than 50 concerts each year and bring in over 300,000 visitors annually. That alone is going to bring in foot traffic, jobs, and new businesses to the area. But it is also designed to connect with other parts of the city, especially downtown and the Roosevelt Park neighborhood. One thing that stands out is how much of this project is being built with local labor. Barton Mallow, the general contractor, reported that over 90% of the workforce is based in Kent, Ottawa, or Ionia County. So the economic impact isn't just coming in later, it's already being felt by the people who live here now. Just up the road, another major venue is going up, the Amway Soccer Stadium. Construction started in spring of 2025. When it's done, it will be home to West Michigan Soccer Club, playing in the MLS Next Pro, which is the third tier of the Major League Soccer. The stadium will hold about 8,500 fans and is designed to be more than just a sports venue. They're building it to host youth games, community events, and smaller concerts too. There will be a team store, a restaurant, and a bridge connecting the YMCA and other nearby parking ramps. The developers are projecting that this stadium will attract around 160,000 visitors per season, with at least 17 pro games a year and more than 50 other events. What that means for Grand Rapids is another anchor on the west side, something that will bring in more people to downtown and support businesses in that area. It is also expected to spark hundreds of new housing units nearby, which the city desperately needs. And like the amphitheater, this isn't just being built in a vacuum, it's part of a broader plan to open up the riverfront land, bring in more mixed-use development, and keep the momentum going across the city core. Next is Factory Yards. This one is on the south side, off Godfrey Avenue, in an area that used to be mostly industrial buildings. The developers are turning 15 acres into a mix of apartments, businesses, and public space. Once built, Factory Yards will include over 460 apartments, a food hall, an event venue, fitness center, and a half-acre public plaza. The existing buildings, most of them old warehouses, are being preserved and repurposed. This is the kind of infill development Grand Rapids has been needing. It keeps the character of the neighborhood, adds housing, and brings in the kind of small business and creative space that the South Side hasn't seen much of. This one flew a little under the radar, but it's going to have a real impact on Roosevelt Park and the surrounding neighborhoods. It's walkable to downtown, adds density without building new high-rises, and creates long-term opportunity on land that's been underused for years. Now, let's talk about the biggest skyline change happening right now, Fulton and Market. This is a massive redevelopment project. When finished, we're going to see 3 high-rise towers with more than 670 residential units, a hotel, retail space, restaurants, and offices. It's all going up on what used to be surface parking lots near the heart of downtown. The total investment is projected to be more than $700 million. It's one of the most expensive and ambitious real estate projects the city has ever taken on. And here's why it matters. First, it adds a ton of housing to the market. Rentals and for sale units, that's critical as more people move into the city. Second, it makes better use of the land. Parking lots don't bring in jobs or tax revenue. These towers will. The city estimates this will create nearly 2,000 full-time jobs and over $30 million in tax revenue over the next 2 decades. That supports services, school, infrastructure, all the things people actually care about when it comes to growth. More importantly, it continues the trend of building upwards instead of outwards, which is what smart cities are doing. It's denser, more efficient, and helps create the kind of urban energy that attracts both businesses and residents. Last up is the Grand River Whitewater Project. This one has been in the works for over a decade, but real progress is happening now. Crews are actively working to remove low-head dams, restore the original limestone rapids that gave Grand Rapids its name to begin with. In the lower section of the river between Bridge and Fulton Street, construction began in 2024. The project includes boulder placements for kayaking, fish habitat restoration, and better public access to the water. One part that has got some attention is the mussel relocation. Over 14,000 native mussels are being moved to protect the river's ecology. This might sound small, but it shows how seriously they're taking environmental restoration as part of the development plan. Later phases will restore the rapids further upstream and expand trails and park space along the riverbanks. When it's done, we'll have clean, navigable, fishable river running right through the center of the city, with infrastructure built to last. For the community, this means more recreation, more tourism, and a real connection to the river that we've been cut off from for years. It also brings new value to nearby properties, and it's a big reason why we're seeing all this investment along the waterfront. All of these projects, the amphitheater, the stadium, factory yards, Fulton Market, and the Whitewater Restoration Project are part of a larger shift. We're not just building individual sites, we're reshaping the riverfront, reconnecting neighborhoods, and making it easier for people to live, work, and spend more time downtown. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in West Michigan real estate, I'd love to be a real estate resource for you. I'm Mike Smallegan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time on our next video.